Quickenings is an exhibition of the moment as we emerge from the long winter of lockdown into the promise of a new spring and change. It is a show that looks at transformation and the anticipation of change in nature through the works of 4 contemporary artists: Charles Freger, Andy Harper, Richard Stone, and Hellen van Meene. Charles Freger is a French photographer renowned for his portraits of folk costumes. The works in this show all come from his acclaimed Wilderman series, which focuses on European rituals, and are all related in particular to the passage from winter into spring. There are portraits of wren boys in Northern Ireland, hunting a wren in an ancient custom said to mark the winter solstice. There is a bear from Romania, and another from Moisa in Italy, part of a ritual of chasing away the bad season of winter. There is a man dressed as a weasel in the Iltis tradition in Alsace in France, to hunt eggs that symbolise the coming of spring. And closer to home, the Jack in the Green. This image is from Rochester, of a man dressing as a tree in anticipation of new growth. All are indicative of the imaginative and colourful ways that the coming of spring has been anticipated over the centuries. Andy Harper's paintings also echo the wish to influence nature, although he does it through paint. His works present complex webs of marks that suggest a synthetic form of nature. The oil paint is manipulated in precise and repetitive patterns to depict a dense imaginary undergrowth. It is a version of the organic conceived and created entirely by hand, and driven by logical patterns that imitate, but nonetheless differ from, those that are found in the natural world. On the one hand lush and verdant, Andy's paintings are also prickly and foreboding, and echo the relationship between humans and nature via that of the artist with their materials, a dynamic where the desire for transformation, creation, and abundance inevitably involves control and manipulation. Richard Stone's sculptures focus on the anticipation and perception of change by playing with the boundary between stillness and movement. The works in this show used a motif of fabric to capture fleeting moments in the solidity of marble or ceramic. The wall-mounted works here are made in ceramic, depicting textiles that act like a veil, hiding the unknown beneath, while a wind of change shifts along its surface. These are then accented with intense hues that change the emotional tone of the moment and lend the works a particular glow. Richard also carries this approach into a solid mass of marble, where the weight of the material is tempered by soft undulations. A ripple in a fabric, a moment of impermanence, contrasts with the ageless quality of the stone to capture the sense of the timeless and intangible. Hellen van Meene is a Dutch photographer whose portraits capture subjects in moments of change, be it from interior to exterior, from dark to light, or, as is often the case, between youth and adulthood. This liminal quality lends the images of her sitters a vulnerability and a psychological depth. They are beings caught in the conflicting feelings that the cusp of change can provoke. A desire to progress and grow into the new, together with trepidation at the uncertainty of the future. Dappled light and delicate fabrics all contribute to this sense of the ephemeral, and underline how change, however long it may take to arrive, is nonetheless an integral part of the cycle of nature.